Um, Coach, I know it's a huge week, but Thursday, Austin Peay, it's been a little while since this game has had a lot of meaning. What does it mean for you to just be in this position, and what have you told your team about the Austin Peay rivalry?
Well, we'll meet today before practice and give them a brief overview of the upcoming game, but really have a lot of respect for the job Coach Figure's done. I think they play extremely, extremely hard, which is very impressive, and that reflects in their offensive rebounding and their forced turnovers. Their front court is terrific, so we need a great week of preparation. I think it'll be an awesome atmosphere and a great crowd here at the bank, but we got to get better today in practice and have a good 3 days leading into it.
What about Ugba and Taylor has made them such a dynamic duo down low?
Well, Ugba's very physical. He can score a variety of ways around the basket. Does a great job with his post-up positioning. Just a relentless worker, and he's a man-child around the basket. Taylor, little bit different player, can score it inside. Also does a good job of sealing for angles in the post, but can also put it on the floor out on the perimeter, and they do a really nice job in their high-low attack.
Defensively, what was your biggest takeaway? We didn't get a chance to talk a lot about it. That final, really 9.5 minutes against UT Martin, they were able to pick up 2 free throws, and that was it. What was your big takeaway from that?
Well, I was thrilled. I mean, we needed it to win the game. We didn't shoot our best, missed a lot of open looks against their zone, so we needed as many stops as we could get. And I thought our guys did a really good job the last 7 minutes, 8 minutes of forcing them into a lot of tough, contested threes, limit them to one shot, and then execute just well enough to finish the game off offensively. But I was thrilled overall with the weekend defensively. I thought we were a lot better defensively than we've been. We were more aggressive. I think opponents shot 39% from the floor, 23% from three. Had more than twice as many turnovers as assists. So I was really pleased with our defensive effort this weekend.
Offensively, is that just sometimes shots just don't fall? Is that kind of what you chalk that up to?
Yeah, shots sometimes don't fall. I thought Martin did a good job in some of the adjustments they made in their zone coverages. We didn't finish some plays in the first half. We missed some open looks throughout the whole 40 minutes. But all in all, like someone asked me after the game, they said we've been really struggling offensively, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't seeing things, so I went back. The 3 games leading into Saturday, we'd averaged 87 points, 55 from the floor, 45 from 3, 10 made threes a game, and 1.24 points per possession. So I was just making sure I wasn't missing something. But we just missed some open looks, but Martin deserves a lot of credit for that. They did a good job adjusting their coverages from the first matchup, I thought.
Could you talk about the minutes you got from Breon Sanchez? He contributed something basically across the board.
Yeah, it was really good. Ball screen coverage, which has been a big strength of his since he got here. Really does a good job impacting the basketball, and then his recovery is usually very good. I thought the 2 blocks that he had coming over from the weak side were huge plays. Had a couple really nice moves down in the post where he was able to seal the 5-man in the middle of their zone and play one-on-one there. Had the really nice pass to Ja, diving down the middle of the lane for the dunk. Just thought his energy was great. I thought he just played the way we need him to play every night out. I thought he was terrific all weekend.
From a health and starting expectations, what do you see out of Byron and Jalen this week?
Well, with Byron, we always, the way it sets up, Thursday, Saturday games in league play, we take Sunday off. That's our mandatory day off for the week. And then we lift weights on Monday morning and get back rolling. So first time seeing them on the basketball floor will be this afternoon at practice. And so we'll just evaluate how the week goes and see how they do.
We talked a little bit about Ugba and Taylor, but Dayton Gum has also been pretty special for them. It's kind of really a powerful trio. What sort of offense do they run, and what are going to be the best ways to really kind of slow them down, you think?
Well, they're really good, Ed, in all facets. I thought if you go back and look at their non-conference, they were a really good defensive team that struggled offensively. But now you look at them in league play, they've gotten very, very efficient. I believe they're third in the league in offensive efficiency. When Gum is shooting it well from three, Glada off the bench with the two guys inside, it makes them tough to cover because you can't just say, oh, we're just going to double down and focus on the post if those guys are knocking down open threes. I think you saw that Saturday. I think they hit 11 over at SEMO at like 65%. So, I can't speak for Coach Fager, but I would say their offense is really, by the numbers anyway, has really progressed from the non-conference to this late stage of the season.
We get to see Taylor quite a bit at Bowling Green. What is it that makes Taylor so difficult of a guard and a cover?
Yeah, sure. Number one, versatility. Number two, motor. Guy plays hard, can play multiple spots on the floor, can guard multiple positions, relentless to the offensive glass. He's a hard-playing dude, and usually if you have good ability and you play extremely hard, good things happen, and I think that's why he's having such a great freshman year.
I know you guys have done a really good job staying focused and playing it one game at a time, but do you tell your team that this could be for a two-game lead?
No, absolutely not. It's a big game. It's a rivalry game. It's one of the great rivalries in all of college basketball historically. But it's the next game. Every game counts the same. It's an 18-game schedule. Our guys have done a very good job of staying focused on the task at hand. They don't need to be worried about Saturday's game or 2 weeks from now. We just need to worry about getting better in practice today, have 3 good days of preparation, and get ready to play in a big game on Thursday night.
What about the split weekend of playing here and then going up to Edwardsville?
Well, I think it's a little unique from the standpoint of Saturday's a 1 o'clock tip-off. So we'll finish up Thursday night, and then it'll be a quick turnaround, and we'll get up to Edwardsville Friday afternoon, have a practice there, and with it being a 1 o'clock game, it's we're looking at 36-hour turnaround. So we'll have to turn the page real quickly following Thursday's game and get ready for Edwardsville. I know they've been playing very well, and Henry's an outstanding player, all-league type guy. They've got guards who can really score, really shoot it from three. So that's the biggest change, though, Will, is just the time change, I think, in traveling in between games.
I know we won't see you too much by the time the SIU Edwardsville game comes around, but I mean, since being here, they've picked up 4 OVC wins, probably none bigger than beating Jacksonville State on their own, on the floor. What have you seen different out of them?
I think, just like I told Will, I think Henry, he's a tough cover. He shoots it from three. He's got great size. He can score off the dribble. He can score over either shoulder in the post. Yeah. He's a guy they can play through. And then they surround him with guys who can really shoot it. And then Christian Ellis, their point guard, does a little bit of everything. Mm-hmm. You look at this box scores each game. I haven't gotten to watch their games yet, but of late. But you look, and it's always 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, and he just contributes in a lot of ways. So, but Kitchen, some of those guys, they can really shoot it if they get going. So I think defending the three-point shot against them and trying to contain Henry will always be key against their team.